Have you ever wondered why some people seem to stay healthy, happy, and energetic well into their 70s and 80s, while others struggle with stress, illness, and loneliness? What if I told you the secret isn't just about eating vegetables or exercising every day, but also about knowing what to keep private? Today, we're going to explore 6 important things seniors should keep private after the age of 65 if they want to live longer, stay healthier, and enjoy a happier life. But here's the deal. If you agree with point number 3, I want you to type 3 in the comments. And if you relate to any other point, share your number too. You'll be surprised how many people feel the same way. Now, let me tell you a story about 2 friends, George and Frank. The story of George and Frank. George and Frank are both 68 years old. They grew up in the same neighborhood, went to the same school, and even retired in the same year. But when you meet them today, you'd think they're living completely different lives. George seems younger than his age. He walks every morning, laughs easily, and always looks relaxed. Frank, on the other hand, looks older than he really is. He complains about his health, struggles with stress, and often feels tired. So, what's the difference between the two? It's not just genetics, it's their mindset, lifestyle, and habits. Over the years, George learned that what you keep private can affect your happiness, health, and relationships more than you realize. Frank didn't. Let's break down the 6 powerful lessons George followed and why they matter for you. 1. Your financial details. George learned early on, money is private. After 65, many seniors become targets for scams, financial manipulation, or even family disputes. Sharing too much about your savings, pensions, or investments can invite unnecessary stress. Frank, on the other hand, often bragged about his retirement funds and inheritance. Over time, it created tension with relatives and even caused arguments with friends. Tip: keep your financial details between you and a trusted professional. If you need advice, speak to a certified financial planner, not random acquaintances. A simple rule George follows: if it's not necessary for someone to know, I don't share it. When your finances are private, your peace of mind improves, and peace of mind is directly linked to lower blood pressure and better heart health, according to several studies. 2. Your medical information. At 67, George discovered he had mild arthritis, but instead of sharing every detail with everyone, he kept his health updates private and focused on solutions with his doctor. Frank, however, discussed his ailments with almost everyone he met, neighbors, relatives, even strangers at the grocery store. The result? George stayed calm and solution-focused, while Frank became more anxious every time someone gave him unsolicited advice. Tip: it's okay to share your health status with your doctor, close family, and trusted friends, but avoid public oversharing. Focus on prevention, light exercises, balanced nutrition, and regular checkups. Remember, stress worsens almost every chronic illness, and talking too much about problems often makes stress worse. If you agree that mental peace is just as important as physical health, comment 2 below.
3. Family conflicts and personal drama. This one is big. George always believed family matters stay within the family. Frank, on the other hand, often complained about his children, siblings, and even his spouse to his friends and neighbors. Over time, this created gossip, misunderstandings, and broken relationships. Why does this matter for healthy aging? Because constant emotional stress raises cortisol levels, which can affect your immune system, sleep quality, and even memory. Tip: if there's a problem, solve it privately. Practice calm, respectful communication with your loved ones. If needed, seek professional counseling instead of public discussion. Healthy relationships protect your heart. Literally, research shows seniors with strong emotional bonds live up to 7 years longer. If you agree with George's rule on this one, type 3 in the comments. 4. Your future plans and dreams. Here's something many people overlook. Sometimes sharing your plans too early invites unnecessary pressure and criticism. George had a dream of starting a small vegetable garden after retiring. He didn't tell anyone until he'd already made progress. Frank, on the other hand, talked about wanting to travel the world, but never took action. Eventually, people teased him for not following through, and he lost motivation. Tip: keep your goals private until you're ready to act. Protect your energy by working silently, then let your results speak for you. This mindset reduces stress and boosts your confidence. Staying mentally active, whether through gardening, volunteering, or learning new skills, keeps your brain sharp and lowers your risk of cognitive decline. 5. Your past mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, but constantly revisiting them can drain your happiness. George rarely talks about the regrets from his younger years. He focuses on the present and the future. Frank, on the other hand, often shares stories of missed opportunities, failed investments, and broken relationships. The more he talked about them, the heavier they felt. Tip: learn from the past, but don't live in it. Surround yourself with positive conversations and uplifting people. Practice gratitude daily. Studies show it lowers stress and boosts emotional well-being. Healthy aging isn't just about the body, it's also about letting go of emotional baggage. The lighter your heart, the younger you feel.
6. Your acts of kindness. This might surprise you, but it's powerful. George donates to charities and helps neighbors quietly. He believes that kindness doesn't need an audience. Frank, on the other hand, often posts about his donations and constantly seeks validation. Over time, George noticed that his quiet approach gave him a deeper sense of fulfillment. Tip: do good without expecting recognition. Acts of kindness release oxytocin, the feel-good hormone, which supports heart health and emotional balance. Small gestures like helping a neighbor, volunteering, or sharing a smile create lasting happiness. The science behind healthy aging. Now, you might be wondering, how do these 6 habits actually make you live longer? Recent studies from Harvard and the National Institute on Aging show that seniors who protect their privacy, manage stress, and maintain positive relationships are 40% less likely to develop chronic diseases like heart problems, diabetes, and dementia. Your lifestyle choices matter more than you think. Balanced nutrition keeps your immune system strong. Light daily exercise, even a 20-minute walk, reduces inflammation and strengthens your heart. Mental health directly impacts physical health. Staying calm and optimistic boosts longevity. George understood this, and that's why at 68, he still hikes, laughs, and enjoys life fully. Your turn. Out of these 6 tips, which one speaks to you the most? Is it keeping financial details private? Is it protecting your mental peace? Or maybe it's focusing on health and happiness instead of regrets? Pick a number between 1 and 6 and comment it below. Let's see which one resonates most with you. If you found this helpful, share it with someone you care about. Together, we can create a healthier, happier community for people over 65 and beyond. Because at the end of the day, it's not just about living longer, it's about living better.